Standing by. Confirmed. Confirmed. Copy. Ready.
New construction options available.
Copy. Pursuing targets. Frigate under attack.
Oh, you're already in this.
Acknowledged. No problem. This is a cakewalk. Ship under attack. Supporting friendly units. Standing by. Roger. Ready. Enemy contact. Let's do this. Supporting friendly units.
I didn't expect this map to be small.
Ship under attack.
Where'd it go?
Acknowledged. Roger. Ship under attack. Ship under attack. Ship under attack. I'm in. Ship under attack. Engage capital ship. Ship under attack. Weapons operational. Reporting. Ready for command. Frigate under attack. Ship under attack. Ship under attack. Copy. Berths are clear. Assembly underway. Construction underway. Reporting. Construction underway. Breach in starboard fusion chamber.
Weapons operational.
There we go. That's all.
Friendly's under fire. Moving in. Ship under attack. Ship under attack. Ship under attack. Supporting friendly units. Frigate under attack. Ship under attack. Ship under attack. Ship under attack. Ship under attack. I'm hit. Supporting friendly units. Ship under attack. Ship under attack. Ship under attack. Friendlies under fire, moving in. Ship under attack. Ship under attack.
Let's try some tactics here, folks. Instead of whatever the hell it is.
Strike group acknowledged. En route. Strike group under enemy attack. Move order confirmed. Ship under attack. Standing by. Hold and engage. We've got contact. Move order confirmed. Coordinates confirmed. Friendlies under fire. Moving in. Strike group under enemy attack. Strike group reports hostile contact. I'm taking hits here. Let's do this. Strike group coordinates locked in. Standing by. New formation acknowledged. Copy. Resource. This is a cakewalk. This is a cakewalk. Enemy contact. Let's do this. Ready. There's nothing left out here. Escort pattern locked in. Ready. Strike group moving into position. We caught him napping. We caught him napping. Confirmed. Escorting friendlies. Acknowledged. Attacking capital ship. Roger. Attacking capital ship. New formation acknowledged. Strike group reports hostile contact. Group fire. Frigate under attack. Hiding in dust cloud. Strike group under enemy attack. Frigate under attack. Strike group under enemy attack. Entering dust cloud. Strike group reports hostile contact. Frigate under attack.
This entire time. I didn't expect this.
Strike group receiving fire. In dust cloud.
How you catch up here.
Strike group reports hostile contact. Strike group under enemy attack. Entering dust cloud.
Let's just take this. Yeah, this is like a
In dust cloud. Strike group reports hostile attack. Group under resource. Destination locked in. Ready. Collection confirmed.